Howdy folks, I'm Mum Cass. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me again. And if you are new here, welcome. So we're going to continue with our work with the science of stretch. I've already started working through it. Now, I need to get my mat down. I've got my glasses on today so I can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to sit, plant right leg on floor, one leg on floor, chest upwards, hold left knee with both hands, look straight ahead and pull your left knee towards your right shoulder. So, go like this, looking forward and pull up. Feel that stretch. Do the other way. Okay, now on the floor, we take that down. And we lay flat. This is good for if you've got limited hip external rotation mobility, which is definitely me, an issue. Remember, structural variations in the hip may limit individual range of motion. Attempt to stretch in tolerable angles. Like for me, this leg doesn't stretch as far as this leg does because of my spine. So what we'll do is we'll lay flat, like so, and we lift up the leg, take by the foot, ankle, and we pull up towards the shoulder. Feels good. Externally rotate to the left hip flexor and pull your knee with your left hand. So one hand on hip, wrist, ankle. Goatee, lever. Goat. Come here. Come see me. Hi. What you doing? Winding up buttons. I love you too, baby. Okay, so like so. That feels good. I have so many problems with my hips lately. Definitely getting old. I'm doing all the right things, but I'm still getting hip pain and my knee just cracked. But it is what it is. It's part of life with ageing and disability. I'm very wheezy at the moment as well. Right, figure 4, hip internal rotation stretch. If you experience pain with hip flexion, internal rotation and abduction, reduce the range of motion in the stretch. Okay, so this is similar to before. We lay down, we have one leg slightly bent, the other comes up over the knee, and then rather than pulling the leg up, we pull the leg down and across, which is a nice stretch here. That's a little painful for me, so, and then do the same the other way. Yeah. Just trying to keep yourself up, facing upwards with your back planted nice and flat. Just stretch it out nice and slowly. And the thing about stretching and a lot of the Pilates moves, it's the holding of the stretch or the manoeuvre that really benefits you. It's not so much about moving fast and getting the rotations done. It's about getting your body flexible again, mobile again. You know, you're wanting to just work muscles that haven't been worked or don't get worked very often because of disability or whatever. See, my knees are just cracking at the moment. And that's my hip just clunked. But it is what it is. Okay, so that's the figure 4 hip internal rotation stretch. Next we'll do the half kneel hip flexor stretch. Caution, watch out for any discomfort or pain in the hip, back or knees, and make modifications as necessary. This should feel like a comfortable movement or stretch through the front of the hip. Stay within a pain-free range of motion through each stage. I recommend that with all of my exercises. Only ever do what you are capable of. Don't push yourself too hard. We are trying to get ourselves mobile again, not make it worse. So here we'll kneel, one leg up, ouch, hands on hips. We want to be as square as possible. Hip, knee below hip here, foot forward, and then we just move. This is a very gentle movement, so I'll do it from both angles so you can see. You've also got the mirror behind, although it's not a very good angle for that. Anyway, right, so we just lean forward into it and then back up. I can feel it here as well. All down here. Then we go to the other knee. Same. And go forward. Actually, I'll do this one from the back so you can see. So here we just go hands on hips, face forward, and bend forward. Back up to 90 degrees, and bend forward. Back up. That's good. Now the variations. Hip flexor mobility can affect hip extension. Standing variations of the half kneel hip flexor stretch are a good alternative and transfer into activities such as climbing stairs, which many of us struggle with. So there's the standing hip flexor stretch. So we go slightly bend knee of right leg, right leg. So I'm so bad at left and right. Keep left leg straight and slightly bend this knee. Keep your posture upright and look straight ahead. You're going to bring the right arm across the left hip and the left hand, okay, and the left hand faces outwards, and you're going to tuck the tailbone slightly, your left leg's extending behind you, your slight up shift weight to right leg. So we start in this position, right, with this one slightly bent. We're going to tuck in our tailbone, twist like so, and lift up like so, and that gives the same flexion, or a good flexion of your hip. And start like that, knee bent, and then we come up and up. So hard for me to work out both ways. Okay, and then we've got the chair elevated hip flexor stretch. Caution, be mindful of any discomfort deep in the hip, which is where I get mine. It goes right in through the hip on both sides, but it's worse on this side. It's one of the only joints that's worse on this side than on this side. Mostly it's both joints will be affected, but in my history with RA, it's been the right side's always worse than the left side because I use it more. For some reason in my hip and this elbow, it's worse on my left side. I have no idea why. So this is hands on hips, lift leg up to the chair or whatever, look straight ahead, stack ribs over pelvis, bend the elbows, left hip flexor is relaxed, place right foot on the chair, keep left leg straight and stable, and then to go into the bend, into the stretch, we maintain a neutral head and neck, keep straight torso and shift weight forward. Left hip flexor is stretched, left leg extends behind. So like so. Go into the stretch. Yep, that's good. And back. Into the stretch. And back. Into the stretch. And back. Into the stretch. And back. Do the same the other way. Into the stretch and back, into the stretch and back, into the stretch and back. One more. Most of these are all for the hips at the moment, so that's what we're working on. So this is the pigeon stretch. Right, I'm going to just do the beginning the 4-point kneeling position with your elbows straight and hands below your shoulders. Align your knees under your hips. Keep your back flat and spine neutral. Align wrists vertically with your shoulders. Cross the right leg in front of the left knee. Okay, let's go back down here. I'm just going to show you the on the floor one of this one because I think it will look be easy for me personally. So we start here like this. Then you cross your right leg in front of your left knee, so that the right knee, that's really hard for me to do, so the right knee is in line with the left shoulder. The right hip may turn out slightly to achieve this position, yes. Okay, and then we go lower down onto the forearms to hold the stretch to the desired depth. Adjust the angle of the stretch by moving the knee higher or lower to change the hip flexion angle. Then extend the arms and uncross your leg to repeat the other side. So we are in this position. We bring this knee up in front of this shoulder, and then we lower down onto our arms. And just hold the stretch. Then up onto your arms and cross over to the other side.